Hi guys, so a little review. We're going to be doing all teams review in football. We're going to start with the worst, obviously. Let's get into it. The Titans didn't play very well this year. They had a really rough season, but they are kind of like a rebuild kind of thing. They have a rookie quarterback that didn't really play that great, but it's one of his first seasons, so it's okay. So the record this year was 3 wins, 14 loss. Last year, 6 wins, 11 loss. So they're going to this rebuild kind of thing, and they'll climb back up one day. They were fourth in the AFC South. At home, they're 1-7. On the road, a little bit better, but not much. Two wins, 7 loss. Points for 311 points for. That is 18.3 points a game. That is 27 out of 32 team. Points against 460. That is 27.1 a game. That is 30th out of 32 team. They need to do better next year, but I think they will do a little bit better. Maybe not a lot, but I think they'll be a little bit better. Against their division, so against the Jaguars, they're 0-2 this season. Game one was 10. Game one they lost 10-6 in week 14. Game two of this season, 20 to 13 loss to the Jaguars in week 17. So they're 0-2 against the Jaguars. Against the Texans, a little bit better. Game one they won 32-27. That was in week 12. Sorry. In game two, they lost 23-14, so not that very close game. That was in week 18, so they're 1-1 against the Texans. That's really good. That's the only team that made the playoff in that division, so that's really good for the Titans. Against the Colts, they finished the season with 0-2. Game one, 20-17 loss in week 6. The second game they play against each other, they lost 38-30. Really good game, but lost in week 16. So against their division, they're 1-5. So that's not good. They need to fix that next year. And that's with the Jaguars not being good at all this year. And the Colts, okay, I guess. But the Jaguars are not good this year. So the Jaguars will be better next year. So it's going to be hard for the Titans next year. Against the AFC, they're 2-4. So they played the Jets in week 2. That is a 24-17 loss. And then they went to Miami in week 4. They won actually that game 31-12. So that's a really good win there. Then on the road against the Bills in week 7, they lost 34-10. Against the Patriots in week 9, 20-17 win in overtime, so they got a win there. On the road against the Chargers, week 10, 27-17 loss against the Chargers. And then at home against the Bengals in week 15, they lose 37-27. So they are, if you want to add the division, because that's in the AFC, they are 3-9. So that's not good. They need to fix that. Against the NFC, they're actually 0-4 against the NFC this season. Versus the Packers at home in week 3, they lost 30-14. Then on the road against the Lions, but everybody lost against the Lions this year. In week 8, they lost 52-14, so that one was a really bad loss. Then against the Vikings, I think that's the week 11. They lost 23-13 at home, and then against the Commanders at Washington in week 13, they lose 42-19. So that is a really bad loss. So they need to fix their NFC record for sure. If they could get a few wins in there, they might be closer to that record of last year of 6-11 next year. Quarterbacks, you got Will Levis, 12 game starts this year, 2 wins, 10 loss, 2,091 yards, 13 touchdowns, 12 interception, 41 sacks. So that's a lot, too much sacks against Will Levis. He needs to fix that next year. Maybe turn over the ball a little bit less. Maybe he'll do a little bit better. I think he will. Mason Rudolph, 5 game starts, 1-4 record, 1,530 yards, 9 touchdown, 9 interception, 11 sack for the backup quarterback. And they need to fix that interception. They get sacked way too much, so they need to fix that. We'll see what they do, but I mean, it's one of these first years for Will Levis. I think it will get better. Receiving Calvin Ridley with 1,017 yards and 4 touchdowns. Rushing Tony Pollard with 1,079 yards and 5 touchdowns. Defense Aaron Landry with 9 sacks. He also have 15 quarterback hits. He's tied with Arden Key with 15 quarterback hits. So their defense is a little bit better. So draft pick in the draft this year, they have 1 pick in the first round, so that is the number 1 pick. In the second round, they have 1 pick, that is the number 35 picks. Third round, they have no picks. Fourth round, they have 2 picks. Fifth round, they have 2 picks. Sixth round, no picks, and then 7th round, 1 pick. So they have a few draft picks here, help out the team out. We'll see what they do. But yeah, so this is the season for the Titans. They need to do better next year, but that's okay. When you're on a rebuild, you'll have a few seasons that's going to be really bad, and then you'll gradually go back to the playoff one day. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.